Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sunlight. Welcome back to the channel. We're about to do this reading on Exscape, right? To find out what in the world is going on with these girls. Why do they keep fighting? What's the split up? What is Latasha doing? All right, this is one of my favorite groups, so this is just frustrating to see, guys. Okay, so shout out to Neek and Wardley, my two channel members who requested this reading. Wardley, please forgive me. Neek, please forgive me. I don't have your questions in front of me, so we're just going to go ahead and just do the reading and see what Spirit has to say about these girls and what exactly is going on. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I do post a video. As always, everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Exscape. What is going on with these girls? What's going to happen? So what I do know is Latasha and them have two different stories. Latasha is saying it's because of a promoter that had an issue, I guess, with her husband, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, guys, correct me in the comments. As long as you're respectful, we're cool. And then the girls are saying, no, it really wasn't that. It's because she got her own deal and she's just trying to act like she got it like that. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What's going to happen. So far, that's what I know about the situation, guys. All right, if you guys have more info, go ahead and let it loose in the comments. We are cool. Oh, starting off with the Eight of Swords. All right. Oh man, you know what? This is straight up talking about Latasha and her relationship with her man and him being a little bit controlling. Okay, so guys, the reading is starting with this relationship. I was gonna do a separate reading on their marriage because there's a girl who posted something about a baby as well. So I don't know where this reading is gonna take me. Hopefully it doesn't take me too deep into their relationship because I do want to do that separately. But if it does, guys, let's just go with the flow. All right. But it's starting off talking about her relationship with her husband and him being a little bit controlling. I feel like she deeply loves her husband, almost to a point where it's a little bit codependent. But I do feel some sense of her feeling maybe he has to control her a little bit. Maybe he's a little narcissistic and demanding as well. And I feel like although we may see the strong Latasha out in the world, I feel like in the privacy of their home, she may feel a little bit overly submissive, to put it kindly here. All right. So it's crazy how Spirit is touching on their relationship. All right. This may have to do with her making decisions based on whatever he wants. Okay. The thing is with that Eight of Swords is based on what you do with your decisions, it's going to affect you in the future. Okay. After the Eight of Swords comes the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, which, you know, talks about tumultuous times, depression, anxiety, not being able to sleep. Okay. So the Eight of Swords is just preparing you for that Nine of Swords. And if you don't pay attention and you don't make the right decisions, that Nine of Swords is going to come for your ass, right? So let's see. See, guys, look, I don't like her husband, okay? Let me take a chill pill for a minute, guys, to evaluate what I'm seeing here, because I kind of feel like she takes out her frustration on the girls because of the shit she goes through with her husband. I honestly feel like I already see the cheating here with her husband, to be honest with you. You know, this gives me vibes, guys, of her totally making financial decisions off of his opinions. Okay, he has a lot of say as to what she does, right? And I feel like with him, she gives me submission. But then it's like she takes it out on the girls. So far, guys, the girls might be right, okay? So far, the girls might be right is what I'm feeling here. Oh, I'm definitely doing a reading on their relationship. Spirit, give me more about Exscape. Let's get away from her husband because I'm going to read his ass in the next video, Spirit. What's going on with the group? I feel like he has a lot to do with it. That's why Spirit is telling me, girl, why you keep asking me? I'm telling you, he got a lot to do with her decision making. Okay? All right. There's definitely another male in this picture. This male is more laid back. This male is more of a, I want to say like the brain, okay? This is the guy who thinks about things. This is the guy who plans things. This is the guy who possibly makes the moves for these girls, okay? So this is possibly giving me the vibe of the promoter guy, okay? And it's giving me, guys, it's honestly giving me the vibe of he does everything with good intentions as far as like for the best interest of the girls. Okay, comes the Hermit the Magician, all right? He's doing everything he has to do in his power to make sure these girls are successful and that they have their career in place. And he possibly makes a lot of the moves for them. Okay, this is the type of guy that does everything for this group, but we barely see him. He's laying in the cut. He's laying low. He knows his position. He knows his job. Okay, but this is the type of person also, guys, let me tell you, when you see somebody is quiet, don't fuck with them. Leave them alone. It be the quiet ones. Okay, and he's in this role with Latasha's husband. And it's giving me the vibe that it may have been that Latasha's husband may have pushed his buttons a little bit too much. And finally he was like, oh, all right, I'm going to show you who the F I am. I don't like Latasha's husband's vibes, guys. I don't know. You know, y'all let me know in the comments. Hopefully, y'all don't come for me. Don't come for me. I delete those comments, so don't waste your time. Didn't I tell y'all that Nine of Swords was coming? Didn't I just tell y'all that Nine of Swords was coming? And she got the Five of Cups right after. She's going to regret this decision, guys. She was torn. Don't get me wrong. This is not like, it wasn't like an easy decision for her. Okay, but she made the choice and it's not going to go well. She's going to regret this decision. I told y'all earlier that Eight of Swords is going to prepare you for that Nine of Swords. If you don't pay attention to that Eight of Swords, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel this Nine of Swords and this Five of Cups, all right? You're going to feel regret, disappointment, discouragement even. The thing with the Five of Cups, those guys, is that there can be a resolution. Okay, the thing with the Five of Cups is, yes, you may go through this shit where you see the spillage of the cups, but you have these two cups here with the flowers, right? And so this is giving me the vibe of these girls will give her an opportunity after she goes through whatever she has to go through. That door is always going to be open. They're always going to show her love. Okay? And so she needs to understand them. You know, what I need from you is understand. She needs to understand them. Okay? She needs to understand where they're coming from. But I also feel like she wants to be understood. So I honestly don't want to paint her as the bad guy in this reading either, guys. I just feel like she's being manipulated. And it's hard when you're married to a person to turn your back on them for everyone else. So she's caught in the middle. This decision was not easy for her. Unfortunately, I don't feel like her solo career is going to go far. And I feel like she's going to feel a little disappointed in the outcome and may feel some regret. But the door is always open for her. These girls are always going to welcome her back. And I feel like in the back of her mind, she knows this. In the meantime, these girls they're going to accept her decision. They don't like her decision. They really don't want to move on without her, but they're going to, and they have to. Okay, you see the three here? All right, they have to accept this departure with the death card here. Page of Wands, new opportunities, okay? And so they have to, although they may not want it, although this may not feel familiar to them, because guess what? Now there's only 3 of us. And so now somebody got to make up for Latasha's parts, right? Which is not easy. Okay, but they're going to do it. They're going to do whatever they have to do. They're going to move on. You see her tearfully here. They don't want to move on without her. But it's also her decision. So what can they do? They're tired of beefing, to be honest with you. They're going to move on with this opportunity. It's just going to feel different and it's going to feel new. And so it's going to be something that they're going to have to get used to. Here goes her husband again. It's like he's just coming around everything, guys. Listen to her right now. It's like everything sounds so good. She was promised something. I feel like there may be a contract here. I don't know if she signed the contract yet or if they said she was going to sign the contract. This feels like the contract has already been signed. Money has already been promised and the money sounds really good. And this is why she jumped on the opportunity. I don't feel like she truly wanted to do this. However, his decision again, guys. Okay, this guy is extremely intelligent, extremely calculated and manipulative as well. I feel like he's making the chess moves for her. I would say be careful with that contract, though. I would say be very careful with that contract. I feel like there's something she's missing in this contract. Okay, and I feel like there is, she's going to have a couple of months where she feels like, ooh, yes, I'm doing this, all right? I look good. I'm getting paid. Everything looks good. And then something is going to happen to where there's going to be a decline financially, and it's because she overlooked something in the contract. Yep, you need these contracts, guys, when you look at them, you can't only look at what was offered to you, right? You got to look at what are the deductions, okay? What is the part of how much is the promoter going to get, okay? How much do people get cuts of as well? You got to calculate everything. So if they're offering you, let's say $10,000 every time you perform, How much are you paying the promoter? How much are you paying your makeup artist? How much are you paying this person and the other person to assist you? The person that does your outfits. All that comes off. Ain't nobody working for free. You got a whole staff under you plus your bottom feeding ass husband. Okay? Like she knew better and she did it anyway. Okay? I kind of feel like this is talking about her having this contract in place and like creating a conflict so that it's easier for her to walk away. Okay, that's what I feel like I'm seeing here. Like to make it easier for her to feel better, for her not to feel guilt about leaving them. I feel like she kind of created this conflict to make it a bigger thing. Okay, because if there was an issue with her husband and the promoter, it could have just been an issue with them. It didn't really have to affect the team like that, right? Or you and the girls, right? Y'all could have just let men be men and do whatever they had to do. But I kind of feel like this conflict with the girls was kind of her way of making it easier for her to exit. And it's kind of like, regardless of how people feel, it's my decision. It is what it is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. So, guys, this is basically looking like she has an open door with them. They're truly loving her and wanting her to do her best, okay? But I feel like she has a lot of manipulation here going on with her husband. I'm going to do her and her husband's reading tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.